Hey guys, it's Adam. Welcome back to Endless Wave Survivor Hard Mode. I'm giving this another try. In the previous run we were struggling a lot on wave 15. If you missed that, you can click on the top right corner if you want to see me suffer. I played, I think, about an hour back then, and I've played another hour off camera trying to get through that wave, but that's impossible. So we are going to do a little bit of a different build here. We're going to improve arc lightning first, because as you can see we really don't need any damage upgrades in the beginning, we just need improvements to a number of projectiles to hit as many enemies as we can. And we're going to take different weapons this time. I'm not sure we are going to take lightning strike, or that wasn't so bad actually. But we are definitely taking proximity mines, I think, because that's fairly strong in my belief. At least for a single point, because we are not going to put so many points into all weapons, we are not going to have so many points to put into all weapons. So I think because one of our weapons is going to be level 1, I think having proximity mines might be one of the best choices for that. Also, we should really focus on not dying this time, because dying is very bad in this game. So every time you die, you go back to the same wave, you restart the same wave, but with 0% experience. And if you previously started this wave on like 50% or 80% experience, and you die in the first 2 seconds maybe, then you are losing all of those experience points. And with that, you are also losing those upgrade points. So it's really bad to die in this game. So we should try to focus on not dying, which also means I'm going to need to take the Ring of Regeneration. And this also means that I should take dash fairly early, rather too early than too late, I guess. Let's take the dash quickly. 2 level 3 weapons I think are fine. But the next thing we are taking is probably going to be another weapon. Or 2 more weapons actually. Because a single point of a weapon is more overall damage than improving intelligence any further. Right, so which weapon should we take? Maybe let's try Fireball this time. I think it passes through enemies, so it doesn't stop from the first enemy hit, although we do need to increase the number of projectiles on that, because as you can see, it goes off the map completely. It goes in random directions, I think, so I don't know how it never managed to hit anything so far. It's not really hitting anything. Oh, there it did. And it did hit all enemies in that direction, so yeah, I think Fireball pierces through all enemies, which is probably its strength. It's pretty cold in the room. I'm not sure if you can see me trembling a little bit, but I'm a bit freezing here. September came pretty harsh. Let's try to not take too much damage. We really don't want to die in this run. That's the only thing we should really focus on, is just not dying. Or at least try to not die when we start a wave with very high experience. So let's keep getting intelligence points, because I think that's a huge upgrade. Okay, Fireball does really nice damage when it actually hits the enemies. Getting it to level 10 would be great. I don't think we can do that. At least not before wave 15. Although we could potentially take that if that was our only weapon though. Now that's an idea. Now focusing on a single weapon haven't seemed to be such a good idea. Right, so dying this wave would not be such a bad thing, but the next wave, that would be a big issue. I think we're going to start wave 7 with like 80%. I think it's predefined. Like how much experience are you gaining from any wave, which might actually be a tactic to die in some of the waves, so you wouldn't be left with 80% experience. That's a new idea. Maybe dying when you have only 10% experience in the beginning of the wave would be helpful to misalign the experience points gained with the wave endings. Maybe that should help to not get into a situation where you start a wave with 80%. And I think I would want to improve our movement speed, because that's another issue I think, is being so slow, not being able to dodge enemies or kite them properly. Right, so this is the wave that we should really not die in. Let's hope we can do that. And that reminds me, I wanted to take some movement speed improvements. Hopefully that will help, and nothing else to do. Right, we can move fairly freely here. It sounds great. I think the increased movement speed definitely helps. Let's go back this time. Right, there is a wave that we need to make an opening on, and there it is. Let's not die here. Alright. Ooh, did manage to survive. That was a bit close. Right, starting wave 8 with 33% experience, or roughly about that. A bit less actually. So dying here wouldn't be that big of a deal, but still let's try not to do that. Maybe we can go through here. Yeah, we can. It's a little bit scary, but it was alright. Alright, having so many high value enemies is really nice. Because at least this stops enemies from spawning constantly, because we cannot kill those very quickly. And enemies only spawn when we kill another one. So not killing them very fast means we can kite them into a single pack and just leave them there. Oh, that's a shadow ball that I took to the face. Alright, let's see if we can get an opening here. Not really, need to dash through there. Oh, there is a big one, alright. I was worried coming back would be an issue. Looks like it's fine, so let's take the intelligence. Because the damage is not the greatest. Alright, let's hope we can get some chests. Let's actually pull the enemies away from that potion, because I don't want to take the potion. But I do want to pick up the chest if they drop one. Alright, there's the chest. Attack speed, ooh, that's not good. I didn't want to take the attack speed. Anyways, we do have attack speed now. I was hoping if I don't take the items, then it won't, then the chest won't give me either. I was hoping the chest would only give me upgrades and not new items, but looks like that's not how it works. So that's something we learned today, at least. Also, let's try to not get cornered. Oh, there is 10 damage we are taking and maybe a little bit more. Oh, the slowdown actually really helped. Alright, this is kind of scary here. We are close to dying. Let's focus a bit. Let's hope that dash comes back very quickly. Feel like I'm going to need it. There, yep. Alright, I think we've lost like half a level or something like that. Looks like this is the wave when we started not scaling properly. But it was going really well so far, so this is the first wave that we are having any sort of troubles in. Hopefully we can sort that out quickly. Oh, there we go. Looks like staying in the corner might actually be a tactic. Or maybe not. Don't really want to die again. So I think maybe I should be improving movement speed as well. Let's take that. Because the biggest issue again is getting cornered, so I guess improving movement speed might help with that. It wouldn't help with running into shadow balls though. We do have a dash, that's great. And looks like we are going to finish this wave with very low experience. At least that's the benefit of dying with 50%, I guess. Alright, let's take Fireball upgrade. Having more projectiles should help this weapon, but as you can see it's still shooting away from enemies, so it's completely useless this time as well. It does really good damage, and when it hits enemies, it's hit really nicely. Piercing through all of them is really great. But the same thing is true for proximity mines, like when it hits enemies it's great, but when it doesn't it's kind of useless to have, waste of upgrade points almost. So far this wave doesn't seem hard actually. Let's take the movement speed, hopefully that will help. Alright, I definitely avoided damage by movement speed there. Also, if we ever restart this again, I think I would want to take health upgrades instead of the attack speed that we got from the chest. At least 1 or 2 levels, maybe. Maybe that dodge was not the greatest. Let's hope we can make an opening here. Not really. We're almost dying. But I did manage to run through that wall. Let's curl that worm up into itself. I kinda want to take the chest before the end of the wave and the level up before the end of the wave, which is great. Let's take more intelligence points. There we go. Attack speed again, alright, fairly useless I think, but whatever. It does help with the light ball I think, maybe even with the fireball. I think the projectile speed is faster with increased attack speed, although I would have rather had a different item I think. So now with that single death in, well not a single death to be honest, but with that on wave 9, I think we managed to get out of that loop of finishing waves with fairly high experience points. So now even if we die at a wave, we will probably have only a low experience lost. Well, let's hope we don't die here anyway though. And the single little ooze managed to hit me. Alright, so Fireball did increase in damage I think, by leveling it up to 3. Alright, I think I might have lost some camera footage, sorry about that. I forgot to restart my my camera on time. And it can still only record like 40 minutes at a time, and I was at 45. So there might be a minute or two lost. Right, so we do need to be mindful about that bat wall. I'm not sure at what point was it coming. Fairly end of the wave I think. It wasn't so early. Although that might change every time we restart the wave. Alright, here's the wave. I do have to dodge through that, hopefully we can make an opening here, not really. But at least we can run through it without dying. So it seems like we did get out of that loop of having 80% at the end of the wave. So that was a quality death at wave 9 I think. Alright, I did die at wave 12, so we are back at it, but we didn't lose much experience at least this time. Alright, and it seems like it's the end of the wave again. Right, we are really high EXP, we should really not die here. And this is a focus wave it seems. Let's not worry about the thief either too much. If you can kill it, that's great, but let's not be too aggressive on that. Oh, the thief is still alive. And is still not off the map, but we are at 1 HP. Oh Jesus, let's quickly level up. Actually, let's buy a potion. That's a waste of gold, but at least if we are not dying, then we can save up all these experience points. Oh, that thief is still here. Jesus, that's a lot of gold that it stole. Alright, so now we can afford some items. Let's take the cooldown reduction, 2 levels of that actually, and that might be it. Yeah, let's go back for the rest of the gold and see what we can get from that. Alright, that's a bunch of damage. 161, let's get these as well. 170, let's see. We can further upgrade the cooldown reductions, let's do that. We have 70 left, we would need 10 more for the movement speed. So we can take that, but let's take the chest. Regeneration, I guess not bad. I was thinking about upgrading it, because we are using it a lot. Oh, another chest. Oh, there we go, movement speed, well, now we don't have to buy that. Feeling way faster. Oh Jesus. Running into all sorts of projectiles. Let's try to regen some health. Oh no. Oh damn. Alright, wave 14 for like the 100th time. Let's hope I can finally get through this one. So I think buying potions is something that I kind of forget that is even an option. And I think that could have saved me a bunch of times previously. This might be the End of this wave. Oh, that's a huge worm though. And I think I don't have any chest this time. Previously they did drop a chest, but obviously since I died I lost them. Hopefully there's a chest there. Nope, there isn't one either. Alright, wave 15 finally. We are going to level up fairly early. So it's time to decide what are we going to use that upgrade point on. And I'm thinking that maybe that should be intelligence simply. Alright, there's our first wave. Alright, Fireball did a nice opening there. Let's improve that by increasing intelligence. Alright, this seems fairly nice. Hopefully we can keep that up. There's another opening. And another one, but we've died. Alright, quickly charge my camera and I'll be back. So let's see if Fireball will help us get through wave 15. Hopefully it will. Definitely seemed like it managed to clear way on the wave fairly easily. Right, there is some free space. Oh Jesus! Demolish that wall. We do have dash for this situation though. There we go. Alright, so I think this is the hard wave and we are doing fairly well this time. Let's make some room there as well. Let's make some room on the left. Oh, even more of these. Oh no. Oh damn. Maybe I should have bought a potion quickly. Alright, let's try again. Oh, we do have 100 coins though to respec. Oh, let's actually respec the spells. Let's take Fireball level 10. That should be great. Let's maybe take Dodge. And I think I would want Shield. What else? I guess let's just take more intelligence. And let's just hope the level 10 Fireball will be strong enough. Oh wow. Okay, that does seem strong enough. Definitely. The cooldown is not good. It's fairly high. But it seems fine. Alright, this might be the play. Oh, I think we did manage to get through a hard wave. Oh wow, that's interesting. So it looks like Fireball is really the big deal in this game. Run out of shield. Alright, let's see if we can get another one of those waves and let's see how do we perform then. Maybe it was just a bit of a lucky draw. Run out of shield again, but we do have 172 coins. Okay, that's not good. Yep, we didn't manage to get through that order. I did forget to dodge, I think. So let's go back, let's reset the spells. Oh damn. Alright guys, my camera is running really low and I'm also running really low. It's 3 AM, so I'm going to come back to this tomorrow morning and hope you can get through this. And we are back the next day. Let's see if you can get through these waves this time. Right, damage is not great, but the increased HP is really nice. And now we can actually improve the damage. Let's try to get that health potion. Let's heal up quickly. We have a bunch of gold to do so. Oh my god, I think we did it. I think this might be the end of the wave if I don't die here. Oh wow, alright. God damn, that was hard. Let's improve damage. Let's actually reset items, I think. Let's take only 5 levels of cooldown, 5 levels of damage. Let's take 5 levels of armor as well. 2 levels of regeneration and 5 levels of movement speed. And let's see what else can we get. I think I would rather want to keep my money a bit. Alright, what do we get from this? The ring. Alright, let's take all this money. Oh my god, wave 15 complete. I didn't think this would actually work. I've been recording for, what, like an hour and 20 minutes by now, just today. And then yesterday I was recording for like 2 hours. Obviously the game time doesn't include the time spent on shop screens, so that's why you're not seeing that number. But it took a lot of time and effort, and it looks like we are not over just yet. Because wave 16 doesn't seem much easier either. There's a chest that I want though. Alright, this might be the time to get the chest. Improve damage, really good. Really good. I think we can improve cooldowns as well. Yep, there we go. There we go, level up, so let's improve damage. I think I want some healing as well. Oh no. Oh damn. Okay. Right, so looks like wave 16 isn't that much easier either. Maybe any wave from now on will be like that. I'm not sure if it's a bug that so many enemies, so many walls of these blue guys are spawning, or if this is how it's meant to be, but it seems like the difficulty jump from wave 14 to 15 is insane. And in the previous patch, 1.2.1, there was nothing of that sort. And I do agree with the increased difficulty, because it did feel a little bit too easy on hard mode before. But right now it's a little insane. Another wall coming. Let's heal up, I think. Running really low. And we managed to wave 16 as well. Oh, and we should really not die here with such a high experience, starting the next wave. Right, running low on HP, let's take some. Maybe let's improve max HP as well, and let's get a bit more health. And then let's upgrade intelligence to deal a bit more damage. I really want the chest. Now's the time to take it. Alright, regeneration. That should come in handy with such a high health pool. Oh, let's heal up very quickly. We are down to low HP already again. Oh, there's another chest. Cooldown reduction, really nice. Let's take the collector orb. Let's take something else. Let's take a lightning bolt, I think, but before that, let's heal up a bit. I can't believe we actually beat wave 17 as well, it seems. Without dying this time, so we did not lose a level up. For now. Alright, wave 7 complete as well. We do have some coins for upgrades, but I think we are going to get the upgrades from the chests instead. And just keep the money for healing, because I think we are going to need that. There we go, there's a chest. Movement speed. Oh, these waves were really hard. I don't think we could have done it without the level 10 fireball. I think that's an absolute necessity. Not even a level 9 would cut it. Because at level 10 it gets a really big upgrade. And it gets up to double damage. From 1.5 times damage. Which is a huge damage upgrade to it. Right, level up, let's take something. Let's maybe take the arc lightning. Or maybe just some damage instead. And let's take some healing. Well, the one advantage of having so many walls like this is getting a lot of coins as well. So we can actually afford to heal up. Okay, really low on HP, let's heal up. And let's take more intelligence. For 56 or for 36, I think. That's a really big upgrade from 280, I think, that we've started with, or even 210 actually, because we put points into health this time, into strength, instead of intelligence. So we basically doubled the damage since wave 15. It does actually seem necessary. Oh no. Let's heal. This is the moment to do so. Right, now let's use dash and let's heal up before that shadow bolt hits me. And it didn't then. Great. And it looks like we've beat wave 18 as well. And we also shouldn't die this time, because we are starting at a very high health pool or experience pool. Let's take care of that thief. Just standing on top of the thief makes it die, basically. I think all like 8 or 10. How many projectiles do we have on fireball? I think 8, right? Yeah, probably 8. All 8 projectiles just hitting the thief directly. Alright, let's get even more damage. Maybe I shouldn't have stopped because I think that Shadow Bolt is going to hit me. But I can dodge right away to avoid that. And another wave coming. Oh, we can finally one-hit it again. Because the intelligence upgrade does make sense. Arc Lightning does fairly nice damage as well, I think, even on level 1 with such high intelligence. Right, we could actually upgrade some items, I think, but I'm not sure if I want to keep the money for healing, or if I would really want to risk spending a bit too much on items. Right now, staying alive is the only priority. Oh, there is a chest. Let's take it. Movement speed, alright. Would have been nice to get either damage or cooldown reduction. But this movement speed is not bad either. And we've beat wave 19 as well. Alright, we are starting wave 20 on half experience. So this would be nice to survive, but not that big of a deal as previously. Right, I think with 300 gold we can afford to buy some upgrades. Cooldown reduction is probably the best thing that we can do. And I don't think we are going to take any more upgrades for that. I think I would want to get level 9 and 10 for every item from the chests. Those are the most expensive, so I don't think it would be worth to spend money on them. I'd rather just keep the money for the health potions. Alright, let's take intelligence again. We're going from 480 to 512 damage, I think. So it's still a really nice upgrade. Let's see how far we can go with this. 552 damage. Alright, I don't know where that was coming from. Or maybe from potions, I guess. Oh yeah, I probably had like 2 potions active at the same time. Right, another one of these money makers coming. Let's try not dying though. Let's heal up. We are in a really bad position here. Let's try to exit here. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit better. Although still not off the hook. Oh, there we go, level up. And I think we are getting very close to the end of the wave after this level up. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we are starting the wave on like 5% experience. Okay, so that's great. This is the time to actually save the game, because if we quit, it's the same as dying. If we quit at 80% experience and get back to the same wave, we will be on 0% experience. So, today was actually a great day. We finally managed to get through wave 15. We actually managed to get to wave 21 all the way. So just a little bit of idea of increasing strength instead of intelligence was the thing that we really needed. I guess we used our intelligence instead of the characters. So next time we are going to try to get as powerful as possible, maybe even respecking the build to something that we like a bit better. Hopefully we can get so strong that it doesn't really matter anymore what kind of weapons we use. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've recorded like 5 hours of footage for this, probably a 30-40 minute video. So if you liked it, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.